What's up, everybody? I'm back. Haven't done this lately. Hold on 1 second, y'all. What's up, y'all? This is your boy Mookie from the Team Mookie Show. Listen, y'all, we are here. We are live today. Uh, this is your boy Mookie. Listen, I want everybody to like, subscribe, and share this live. Like, subscribe, and share this live. Now, I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not gonna do none of that. But if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. But I will say this, because I'm not gonna be long. I believe Bam and Unspoken coming on next. I will say this, Gabe. I told you. I told you everything that you was doing to me behind the scenes, attacking me for no reason, knowing that I didn't even do nothing to you. I told you your day was gonna come. I even said it in Chubb's channel. I said you was gonna do something so effed up, so bad. And I told the audience this on Chubb's channel. You was gonna do something so bad with your mouth, and your mouth was gonna be the cause of you getting removed. I said this, your day was gonna come, and I told you this because you have a way of not taking accountability for what you do. You never take accountability for what you do. Now, I could play the audio, y'all, but I don't want my channel to get struck, so I'm not going to do that. But if y'all can play it on y'all channel, it's on Money Boy's channel. Him putting Gabe out on blast. Now, this, this issue with this is Gabe basically turned on Money Boy. And this is the reason why Gabe turned on Money Boy. Now, I done wrote some notes down and I took notice what Money Boy was saying. And this is no issue with Money Boy. Gabe got mad, took his bipolar frustration out on Money Boy because he had an issue with John Frank and Gears calling him a racist. This is the issue that Gabe had. I'm gonna say it again. Gabe got mad because he had a issue with John Frank, even though I ain't got no issue with him or Gears, because I don't know him. But he had an issue with John Frank and Gears calling him a racist because of what he said. So he took his frustration out and got mad at them and started taking it out on Money Boy. Now, mind you, Money Boy didn't have nothing to do with that. Now, it's not taking sides, but this is what I'm looking at it from a perspective. He didn't have nothing to do with that beef between him, John Frank, and Gears. He's basically was saying, you know, I ain't got no issue with them. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I moved on with my content, moved on with my life. If you got a problem with this, you take it up with them. So basically, Gabe, Gabe, if you go on Money Boy's channel, you can look at it. It's on there. Hey Chubbs. So I'm gonna break this down so anybody don't know. Okay, this is what happened. Gabe turned on Money Boy. But I'm gonna tell you why he did it. I'm gonna tell you why he did it. And this just recently happened. Matter of fact, this was a couple of days ago. I'm gonna tell you why he did it. Dave got mad because he was mad because John Frank and Gears called him a racist. I'm breaking the story down because I took notice. I don't want to play the clip because I know they copyright strike. But y'all can go on Money Boy's channel and it's on his live. He had a problem with John Frank and Gears basically calling him a racist. That didn't have nothing to do with Money Boy. So he got upset and got mad, started letting his bipolar out, which Gabe is bipolar. Start taking his frustration out on Money Boy because he had an issue with John Frank. Hey, April, with John Frank and Gears calling him a racist. And Money Boy was basically telling him, he's explaining on his live, if you got a problem with them calling you that, talk to them, address them. And then he said when he did came in the chat, Gabe starts throwing disrespectful, smart remarks about them. So when he starts throwing smart remarks in Money Boy's chat, Money Boy was basically saying, Gabe, quit that, chill out, shut the hell up, chill out, chill out with that. Now, when they come and get your ass, that's gonna be on you. Do you not know when John Frank, he said that John Frank, all that stuff that Gabe was talking, John Frank and Gears hit that panel and he said that Gabe froze up. I don't have no reason to lie. This is what Money Boy was saying. Gabe froze up. He said you is not finna. He even told him you is not finna be making them make me have an issue with these people that I don't have just because you have it. Is that true? Absolutely. Because if you got an issue with somebody, you should take it up with them. So apparently, Money Boy basically was saying when he got on that panel, all this smack that he was talking about, John Franklin Gears calling him a racist, saying all this smart stuff, and when he hopped on that panel with John Franklin the Gears, he froze up. He said they ain't never, Money Boy said they ain't never happened to him. The only thing Money Boy told him was have a nice life. And he was saying all smart remarks to Money Boy in the chat, in his chat. And he told him when Truth Hurt go live, hit that link and I want you to say all that stuff you saying to my face. Do you not know that when Truth Hurt went live, Gabe did not come up? Gabe did not come up. And Money Boy said, I understand you going through some situation outside of YouTube with your pops, but that don't have nothing to do with me. So I told you this was gonna happen. Now, Chubbs, you remember when I said on your panel, and I don't think you, I hope you, I think it's, I hope it's still on your live. You remember when I said to you that on your live when we was all beefing with this stuff with Money Boy and Gabe and the clown and all of them. You remember I said on your live that Gabe is gonna do something so effed up. He gonna do something so bad his mouth is gonna be the cause of him getting removed. I said, watch when I tell you. You remember I said that, Chubbs. I said that on the panel. I said this a while back. I think it had to be the 2023 or 2024 or 2024. Yes. I'm going to drop the link if you want to come up and I'll explain to you what happened. He had an issue. See, he ain't even letting me. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, here we go. See, Gabe, I told you your day was going to come. I told you this. I told you this. Your day was going to come. And anybody want to know, did Money Boy turn on Gabe? No. I knew what I was saying was true. Gabe turned on Money Boy because he got mad because he has a problem with Gears and John Frank calling him a racist. And Money Boy told him, that ain't my issue. You got a problem? Take it up with them. I ain't got shit to do with it. That's what basically what he's saying. I don't have nothing to do with it. So once again, he got mad. He got mad and start typing smart remarks in the chat. I'm talking about Gabe now. And they said, I believe Money Boy told him, Gabe, you need to cut that out, man. Cut that shit out. Cut it out. Don't be doing that. Cut that out. And he said, if you notice that Gabe don't never take accountability for what he do. Okay, Chubb's coming up. Hold on.
Hey,
Hey sis,
Mother.
what's going on?
Hey. No, I'm hearing what you're saying, but there is an actual live, where, well, there was a situation where, like, excuse me, I said race. Gabe did have, like, he had a racist moment, and everybody had called him out about it, but Money Boy was trying to defend him for it, but it had backfired on him. But like Money Boy
Right,
was like trying to, like, cause CMA called them out, it got really, really big. Cause long story short, there was a situation where there was a panel, it was a certain situation going on, and Gabe was like, yeah, that's why all of y'all get shot. But the situation was about black people. But he was saying, like, that's why all y'all get shot. And CMA called him out, like, how would you say that, and everything like that? But Moneyboy was trying to call CMA out, saying, like, why didn't you hit me up? Why didn't you reach to me behind the scenes? And it was kind of like,
hmm,
I guess he wanted to discuss that situation privately. I guess Moneyboy didn't want that to be like a whole situation, but Moneyboy picks and chooses what he wants to fight for, you know? And so, like, right now,
right,
yeah, Moneyboy, he's on this, like, oh, like, I don't want to, like, defend Gabe, but he know what happened to him last time he tried to defend Gabe. That shit backfired. You made yourself as a black man, you made yourself look bad. But Moneyboy know what he be doing. He know what. My thing is this: I don't care about none of that other bullshit. And Gabe being a racist, yeah, we that's a known fucking fact. He he don't like black people, whatever, or he thinks that when black people do certain things, we're
right,
the reason or the cause of that. That's fine and dandy, but Money Boy is just a product of the same shit that Gabe is doing, but he's just a black man doing it. He's just as bad as Gabe.
right,
It's the same
right. I
product
get
of
what
it.
you're saying.
Yeah, that's it. But I'm here and I'm listening.
I get what you're saying. And Money Boy, this was shocking to me because me and my wife were looking at it. Cause she the one that showed me the clip with Money Boy, dismissing Gabe. I knew it was gonna come because you remember when I said on your live, I said Gabe gonna do something so effed up. His mouth gonna be the cause of him getting removed. I said this a while back, and I knew what I was saying was true because he don't like to take accountability for what he do. Now I did hear Money Boy say that he stood by Gabe with this whole racism thing. He stood by him. So my thing, if you stood by this man, why would y'all pick him up and knowing what he's capable of? And then he said this wasn't the first time that Gabe done this behind the scenes. He said he stood by him. He said the whole time with this the stuff he was saying, he said I stood by him with it. So now he's mad at Money Boy because John Frank and Gears called him Gabe a racist. Gabe got mad. Gabe got mad and started taking his frustration out on Money Boy. Money Boy said, "You not finna make me beef with these people that I don't got no issue with. They called you a racist. That's on you. You take it up with them." That's what he got mad about. So
But he be nah. See. I think Money Boy is picking his fights right now, and I hope everybody's watching what he's doing. I'm sorry, and I'm not gonna cuss on your channel, but he punk faking right now. And my thing is this: I said when I say he's a product of what Gabe is doing, he is, and because Money Boy has a track record of talking about black women and men, tearing them down. So
Oh
how
yeah,
can
I
you?
know that.
How
I
can
know
you?
that.
But my thing is how can you talk about Gabe and what he's done, and now you don't want to defend him, but you still talk about the people that's the same skin complexion of you? Stop it.
True.
You
True.
now want to not say nothing because it's a particular individual, it's a particular group of people who are like, ah, nah, like they saying something, they speaking, and Money Boy don't want no smoke with them. That's all it is. He don't want no smoke with them. But Money Boy don't like black people. He know you came from a black mother, and you
Hmm.
came on YouTube and say you was willing to call this woman out her name. So like, yeah, I mean the whole game thing, I get it, but I feel like Money Boy is in no position to be like, I'm not going to help you. You never did help him. All you try to do was try to scuff things underneath the rug. You never tried to
And
help
I
him.
and you remember I said, Chubbs, that they didn't give a fuck about him. Remember that? I said they did not give a fuck
Yes.
about that man. And he was saying, why did you still have the same subs? Because number one, y'all didn't care about Gay to push that man's channel up. Let's be real. Let us be, if we're gonna call spade a spade, let us call spade a spade. Y'all had pick and choose who y'all wanted to promote and build channel. Y'all never built Gabe's channel up. And I feel like this is my opinion, and y'all don't have to agree with it. I feel like when Gabe said that racist remark, I think that's what backfired him and made them not want to push his channel. But they should
Mookie,
have
you
been
said you
real.
feel like what?
They should have been real with him and say, "Hey,
Can
we
you hear
not
me?
gonna promote you." Instead of having them on the team. Now, y'all state game, y'all gotta take
Can you hear me,
accountability
Mookie?
too.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What did you say? You said you feel like what? Backfire?
I said, I feel like that when Gabe said that racist remark, I feel like when he said that racist remark, that right there probably made them feel like, well, we ain't gonna help him because he got issues. But I feel like this: if y'all wasn't gonna push that man's channel up like that, what is the purpose of y'all having him on y'all team? So basically, it's a waste of time. Just what they saying, what y'all saying to me, it's a waste of time. Y'all just got him over there to put him over there.
To use him. Just to use him.
Yeah, I said he was being used. I said that. I said that on CMA. I said, Gabe, they really don't give a damn about you, man. You being used. They not gonna push you up because you don't have great content like that. You being used. They want when you on certain people team, they gonna
But
want something that's juicy,
I really,
something that's
I,
good.
if Gears and John Frank really were, if they really used their mind, if they really they were real big thinkers, they would be like, Money Boy, you said that you dealt with him on a in the past when he did racist things, everything like that. So that means whatever y'all discussed behind these scenes, knowing Money Boy's track record and knowing the things he said about black women and men, why don't y'all think that Gabe has not had those comfortable conversations where he could be racist with Money Boy? Y'all think Money
True.
Boy care? Money Boy don't care.
Nah, he just said
He
it. Like if you
choosing.
go back and look, like go see, I can't play his clip because they may strike me, so I ain't gonna do that. So if you go back and look at the clip where he was talking about, he said he don't give a f what Gabe say. He don't give a f about what he say. He said, you brought this stuff to me. You brought this to me. So, and then for you to say, now, this is what I got to disagree with you on, money boy. For you to say that he brought me up to y'all team, no, he didn't. That's a whole lie. Because I never was a part of y'all team. I told, now, was Gabe trying to put me on the team? Absolutely. But I never came apart because I told him that I'm not trying to be a part of no team. I told him this behind the scenes. But see, he ain't gonna tell you that. He ain't gonna tell you that. And that's why he really got mad and made that whole
Right.
live. Cause I said, no, man, I ain't trying to be no team. Now I was sharing money, boy, at the time. Truth hurt at the time, absolutely. I started watching Truth hurt when she started doing the commentary about Terry and Melissa. So Gabe ain't never brought me in. Because when I came, I didn't even know who Gabe was. The truth be told, I didn't know who Gabe was. I didn't know who none of them was. So that's what he was mad at. He was mad because the fact of the matter is, I did not want to be part of no state game. That's what he mad at. The truth be speaking, that's what Gabe was mad. And that's the reason why he went live the way he went live. And I told him behind the scenes, I said, everything that you do is going to backfire on you. I said, you're going to do something so messed up that Money Boy is not going to care about you no more. Because I told him he was being used. He was being used. This is what I told him. Now, do he got to take accountability for his action? Absolutely. Is even though as well as Money Boy had to take accountability too for picking him up. He was wrong for picking him up. And this no smoke with Money Boy or nothing like that. But all I'm just saying is y'all have to take accountability for picking that man up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, what I was saying was when he said your issue with John Frank and Gibbs calling you a racist, you need to take it up with them. And please hit the cash app if y'all don't mind. Hit the cash app. But I said it. If you got a problem, he said if you got a problem with them, dress them. And then when he did came in the chat, he started talking disrespectfully. Talking disrespectfully. So when Gears and John Frank got on there and he popped up on the Gears came up on the live, he froze. So they must have let him have it. I told him he was being used. I told him that. It's stuff that I told Gabe behind the scenes. I said, man, they don't care about you like that. I was just telling him that as a real friend. Because a real true friend will love you enough to tell you the truth. I was telling you this stuff to be a real friend. I wasn't being funny to you. I even said you was being used. But I also said, absolutely unspoken. He even said he thought Gabe was Yeah, yeah. Unspoken, I tried to tell Gabe this. This is what y'all don't know, the conversations that I had with this man. I said, Gabe, they don't even give a damn about you. I was saying this in love. I said, you being used and they don't care about you. I said, how is it they pushing the clowns content, Mad TV, Raina, all these other people being pushed up, except you. They don't really care about you like that, especially when you made that racist remark. And here's what I gotta say to Money Boy. You have to take accountability too. Because y'all knew that man was saying was racist. Y'all knew what he was saying was racist. And y'all still covered him. Y'all still covered him. Y'all endorsed everything what that man was saying about black people. So y'all have to take accountability. I'm not just gonna put it all on him. Y'all have to take accountability too. Y'all picked that man up. And this not with no smoke with Money Boy no more, because all that is gone. All I'm just saying is you just can't put the blame on him when y'all still covered him. That's all I'm saying. And for him, for you to say, well, you brought Mookie. Shut the hell up. You brought Mookie up to the team. No. Gabe didn't. Gabe tried to bring me to the team, but I turned it down. The truth be speaking, if you listen to this, Gabe tried to because he was behind the scenes trying to find stuff about me in my past or what I deal with the other sectors that I left alone. And I said, that stuff happened 5 or 6 years ago. They ain't got nothing to do with you. So what he was doing, he was trying to put me in the member of the state game. And I told him no. I'm not trying to be on part of no team. That's what I told him. He got mad, got the over talking and yelling. Blah, 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 blah. F you, F you, F you. Hey,
Hey,
Unspoken.
hey, Mookie.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I said I'm gonna come up here and show some support because I wanted to say something too about Gabe. I was
Go
listening.
ahead.
I was listening. I'm gonna call him MB while I'm up here because I'm on your platform and I want to be
Okay.
respectful.
All
So
right.
when I was listening to MB, he said that he thought at the time that the statement that Gabe made was racist. And my argument is that he didn't say anything publicly about that. This is a black man knowing that this white man is making these racist statements about people. And he didn't say anything publicly. He just rode along with them and started dragging people because of it. So I thought that that was crazy.
Yeah,
But the
he
other,
did. That's why I was saying I'm not gonna put it all on Gabe because
yeah,
they covered that man and condoned what he said.
yeah,
They condoned
yeah,
everything he said. And they was on the panel say, oh, Gabe is not a racist. Gabe is not a racist.
yeah.
Now
They got
that
mad at
y'all done,
everybody for saying it.
right, now that y'all done fell out over this crap, now all of a sudden he is a racist. Now all of a sudden Gabe don't never take accountability for what he do.
Yeah, that's crazy. See, the thing that
Yeah,
I was concerned about because I was gonna do some commentary about this too, but Gabe is like he has a severe attachment to MB, and he has like mental health issues. He's
He's
talked about,
bipolar.
yeah, and he's talked about being
He even
suicidal
told me
too.
behind the scenes he was bipolar.
Yeah, yeah. So
Before me and
I
him
didn't. I
fell
said
out,
I.
he told me this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I hope
It's
he's
it
okay.
Go ahead, unspoken.
No, I was just saying I hope he's okay because this
Yeah, I
stuff
hope
gets
he
pretty
is
deep for
too.
people, you know.
Right.
And he really rode for MB really hard.
Yeah, he
So
did.
even when they weren't supporting him, I heard you saying that they weren't sharing him out. They weren't promoting his channel. They was promoting the clown. They would promote everybody else. Everybody around him, he was sitting back witnessing, you know, them
He
help
was
their
Yeah, right.
channels
He was
grow.
just joining in with the crew
Yeah,
basically. He really, anytime drama took a place on YouTube, Gabe was there. Gabe was there. But they really
yeah,
didn't share him out like that and promote his channel like they promoted everybody else. And I feel like if
yeah,
y'all been having an issue with this man, why would y'all put him on y'all team if y'all know this man is bipolar?
mm.
Make it make
Okay.
sense. Y'all knew what this man was all about. Now all of a sudden y'all done fell out with him. Y'all don't want to take accountability for picking him up and putting him on y'all team when you knew this man was a racist. And
Yeah,
he said it on the platform. He said, I ain't got no issue with John Frank and Gears. And he told them, you're not going to make me have an issue with them because they called you a racist.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's hard, you know. I don't even really know what else to say about Gabe because he just got so wrapped up in everything that was happening to them that he kind of ignored his own mental health. He was a rider from the very beginning. If you go back and listen to some of MB's old videos and lives and stuff, you can see that Gabe and Mad and other people and Urban and all of them, they really rode for that man. They were really
they
supportive
did.
of him. But
I heard
now,
about it.
mm-mm. He throws everybody up under the bus. I'm not gonna stay up here because I'm getting my grandkids ready for camp tomorrow. But I just wanted to show you some support. I
All
gotta
right, you
go and
going
show
live
Alex some
today,
support.
PP? I mean,
No, it's
unspoken.
no, I'm not going live today.
Oh,
My
okay.
voice is like from yesterday. I was yelling and stuff, being all theatrical, but my voice is like so shaky today that I said I want to rest it today. So
Right.
I'll be live tomorrow.
I've
So
been watching you and stuff.
yeah,
I didn't want to thank you. I didn't want you to think that I was being funny because some people be so funny. Oh well, Mookie ain't been sharing me out, so he acting funny.
no, I don't expect you. Listen, Mookie, I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth. I don't expect you to share it out or anything. This stuff is messy. I know what path you on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right. I
saying?
just been keeping the peace, with my
Yeah,
family and
yeah,
my
I
wife.
understand that. I understand
Yeah,
that. That's why I like it's I understand who, that people are not involved in this and you don't have anything against either side. So I respect that. I understand it. I don't have a problem with it. That's the healthy place to be. Protect yourself. Hey Bam. Hey Chubb. Chubbs, your live today was awesome. You know,
right.
it was awesome. But I'm going to hop down, Mookie. I appreciate you for letting me up. And I loved your
Okay, cause I'm
video
finna
about
head
Dr.
off here.
King.
I'm finna head off myself because I got some stuff to do. With my wife and stuff like that. We got to get some stuff done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
But
thank you.
appreciate having you up here.
Thank you for having me up. I'll talk to you later.
You too.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming up. Like, subscribe, favorite, comment below. I ain't gonna be on here long. You know, cause my phone about to die is on 10%. So Love y'all so much. Uh, please share this live. I just came to talk about that, and that's all. Not nothing else. I ain't got no smoke these people no more. I just came to do a little commentary about it. You know, uh, subscribe, like, favorite. Love y'all so much. Peace out.